Hey guys, it's Sim Queen, and today I am doing another renovation for my save file. I think I've only done one other renovation so far, which was the BFF household in Willow Creek. And now I'm doing the Roomies household in Oasis Springs. This one is really similar, like the household is quite similar to the BFF's household. Basically, they're just four young adults living together. None of them are dating, none of them are related. They're just roommates. I debated on whether I wanted to bulldoze this lot and build my own house or if I wanted to renovate it. And for my save file, I do want to keep a few more of the sort of iconic townies and their homes, but I just wanted to renovate them because I do enjoy doing renovations as well as like full-on builds. So for this one, I thought this would be a fun one to renovate instead of just tear it right down. So I'm going to try to keep like at least one or two original homes and townies in each save file. I'm also going to keep the land grabs around, and I'm going to renovate their house as well for Oasis Springs. And then the rest, residential lots, I'll just tear them down. And community lots, I'll just renovate them because it's so much easier for me. So I'm just going around changing pretty much the whole color scheme of the house. Instead of this like lighter wood tone, I went for gray, just because this house is ultra modern and I wanted to, just kind of give it a facelift, make it more, even more modern than it already is. So this household consists of four roommates. We're just at a bit of a pause here, but it'll go away. Where it consists of four roommates, which is Zoe. She is a goofball, she's cheerful, and she's clumsy. I believe she's unemployed, and that's Zoe Patel, so I'm sure everyone's seen her around. So yeah, I don't think she has a job. And then there's Jay Huntington the third, I think. The third? Yeah, the third. And he is active, he's a bro, and he's non-committal. And he is in the tech guru career, which I don't really think that suits him very well because, he's, as an active sim, I would think maybe in the, like, athletic career, but anyway. And then there's Mitchell, who is, I don't remember his last name, but he is outgoing, he's a bro, and he's lazy. And then there's Gavin, who is neat, he's a bro, and he's creative. So the three guys are all bros. So I really see them as being really close, and they do a lot of stuff together. And Zoe is like, not on the outside per se, but she is a girl, and I think maybe she's not quite as close with the three of them. So yeah, I can see the three of them like having parties and just, enjoying pretty much the same things together. I also gave them a really cool sort of backyard area where they have a pool and a basketball hoop and a hot tub, and I can see these three throwing parties and just having a good time with life, basically, just being their young adult selves. So I gave them each their bedroom and tried to sort of create their room to reflect their traits and their interests. So hopefully that comes through. For some reason I can't remember Mitchell and Gavin's last names. I think one of them is Richards, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I really don't know. They're kind of the townies that I don't notice as much. Jay Huntington III, I notice him because I always want my Sims to date him because he's quite good looking. So I recognize him right away. And Zoe Patel, like, she's just kind of always around. So the three bathrooms pretty much match in terms of like the toilet, the shower, the sink. They all have the same kind of idea. Pretty much use the same ones for all three or four bathrooms. I think there's three. Because there's a main bathroom, and then two of the bedrooms have... one bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom, and then two bedrooms share an ensuite. And then Zoe's room, which we're doing right now, doesn't have an ensuite, but it's right next to a bathroom. So there's that. For her room, it was originally sort of this blue color, so I tried to keep that around. Since she is a goofball, she's cheerful, and she's clumsy, I thought her room would be kind of more brighter in color and not very serious. I don't see her as being very established in her life quite yet. She doesn't know what she wants to do, so I just kind of put some like, more cheerful, lighter, non-serious bedroom items. It almost looks like a teen room, which is pretty much what I was going for. I just didn't want it to be too plain either. And I eventually do switch out the windows in the bedrooms too. Those higher ones just didn't provide enough light, and it made it feel like it was in a basement. So I did switch them out and put like full floor to ceiling windows, which I think looks a lot better. And then this bedroom here is for Jay. I put in some workout equipment for him because I feel like that's what he's into. He is an active sim, so I think I put a treadmill and like the weightlifting machine, and then he has an ensuite bathroom as well. His room I went for like darker colors too. I don't know, like for bro and non-committal, there's really not a whole lot you can do with their bedroom, so I just kind of left it. I didn't know what to do to portray those traits, I guess. So I just went for a darker color scheme and put like that jersey on the wall and a basketball and a soccer ball and of course a mirror so he can see himself work out, which is a thing, I guess. And then for his bathroom, again, I just used pretty much the same items that I did for the last bathroom except for the sink. I didn't use a countertop because it wasn't quite big enough. I just used it's all like a freestanding sink. And yeah, just switched out the windows there. Like I said, it just wasn't enough light, and I think it looks much better like that, and the way the light shines in is, I don't know, a lot better. And then this bedroom here is Gavin's bedroom. So he is neat, he's a bro, and he's creative. So I wanted his room to be sort of, obviously neat and tidy, everything has its place, but also I put in a computer desk with a computer on it because he's a writer, so I feel like he would spend a lot of time on his computer writing. And I put it right next to the window so the natural light can come in, and it kind of makes like a nice workspace. And then this is the bathroom that Gavin and Mitchell will actually share. And yeah, I just gave them like there's 2 hanging robes on a hook, and not too much you can do with that space. It's a pretty small bathroom, but it'll do. And then this is Mitchell's bedroom. He is outgoing, he's a bro, and he's lazy. So I did kind of put some, I feel like he doesn't care what kind of furniture he has, so he just takes whatever he can get. I don't think it really, I don't think it really says a lot about his character, because to me, he just takes whatever, hand-me-downs, it doesn't matter. He doesn't care what his room looks like, he doesn't care what's in his room, and there's quite a bit of clutter, and I did put some like laundry piles on the ground because he is lazy. I thought maybe he just is too lazy to even put things away, too lazy to even buy himself new furniture. Just, yeah, a pretty careless bedroom. I didn't really put too much thought into it. Just threw a few things on the ground and thought that looked good enough. And then this middle area of the house I really like. It's kind of like, I don't know what they call it. I think it's called like a terrarium, maybe, like a life-size terrarium. So I wanted to sort of bring it to life a little more. I didn't want to do a whole lot, so I did put like the bonsai tree or whatever that thing is in the middle. And then I put a couple of gardening things on the back wall. I thought they could grow herbs there, sorry. And that's pretty much it. I didn't do a lot with that space because it was pretty small. And then this is the backyard area, which turns out really nice. I actually love this backyard area. It looks like a really good place to hang out. And I could see them having a lot of parties here. I've got like the pizza floaty, of course. I put a bunch of pool chairs. I also put in a barbecue and a bar as well, and like a full dining set. I just see them spending a lot of time back here, and it is Oasis Springs, so the weather is usually really nice, and there's a lot that you can do in Oasis Springs because it doesn't snow. I mean, it gets cold, but it doesn't snow. So you can pretty much spend all your time outside, and your Sims don't really get cold. I think they do get cold, but it doesn't snow on them or anything. They can still hang out outside. Put like an umbrella there as well, an umbrella for the dining area. And then I did put like a little bit of a kitchen area. I put a couple of countertops, the barbecue, no sink or fridge, but I thought that it kind of just worked the way it was. I do like the idea of having the bar right there. And I put a couple of bar stools, and then in the other corner of the lot, I think I put a basketball hoop, mostly for Jay, but I could see all 3 of them just kind of hanging outside, shooting the breeze, shooting hoops too. That's pretty much what I pictured for them. So I did put that there and fill the space in with another bench and more of those plants in like the concrete planters. And I think that is pretty much it, just adding a few little details around the yard. But I really love how this turned out. At first, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with that space, but I'm happy with how it turned out. I think it looks good. And just adding a few more details to the interior as well. Some of the walls were kind of bare, so I wanted to fill them up a little bit. But yeah, that's my rendition of a Roomies Reno. You can download this house on the gallery. My origin ID is SimQueen in 1992. If you guys enjoyed this speed build, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.